What up? Today's episode is going to be kind of short and sweet because the last episode that I did was a little bit longer, a little bit more meaty, and it's because I wanted to share some very valuable information for those of you that need a little bit of a kick in the pants in order to really stop being stuck where you are and move into the life that it is that you want to live. So, today's episode is all about making better decisions to improve your life. And what I'm really going to do is let you know about a class that's going on Friday since we will not have a broadcast Friday. So if you haven't heard or if you're new to my channel, then on Friday, December the 2nd, 2022, inside of my brand new Facebook group, I will be holding a training. It is a part two of a training and it's called I'm teaching you how to make better decisions. Last month, I did the first, or was it earlier in November this month? I don't remember. There was a part one to this training called How to Think Strategically, because most people think that they think strategically, but really they are good at creative problem solving. And the issue is because most people have not been taught how to think. And I want to share what is it called? A quote with you from a renowned physicist named Niels Bohr. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. But he's once stated that you are not thinking, you are merely being logical. And I want you to think about the power of that quote. I'll say it again. You are not thinking, you are merely being logical. Because a lot of the times, the way that we've been taught to think in school and our upbringing and our conditioning has been it's a little bit flawed and it only teaches us one way of thinking. And so there's this whole different world of how you can think outside of the box in order to get more information, in order to bring more value to your organization, in order to solve problems in your life, etc. But because you haven't been taught that, most people think that they're good at being strategic when they're not. So, episode one taught you a little bit about what strategic thinking really is, why you're probably not doing the statistics around the number of people that can actually do it. And I'll give you a hint, it's super, super small, and some action steps on how you can learn to think strategically. So, in this episode, it's not to actually tell you how to make the better decisions now. I'm just letting you know that on December 2nd, inside of that brand new Facebook group, we will be having the part two of this training, which is then taking this information about how to more strategically think and then learning how to apply what you learned in part one so that you can then learn to make better decisions, decisions that are going to improve your life. If you know how I roll, then you know that even though a lot of what I'm teaching you can be applied to your career so that you can level up and grow and add value and heal people and do all the things, that this is also something that you can learn to apply in your personal life. So, December 2nd, we'll be holding a training on how to make better decisions. The replay for part one is still in the group. So I encourage you at some point to go back and listen to part one because, like I said, like Niels Bohr said, most of the time people think that they're thinking rationally or logically and they're not, or they're thinking and they're not, they're just being logical. And I want to give you another thing that you may want to put in your repertoire to just kind of noodle on when you have some more time. So what he means by you are not thinking, you are merely being logical is being logical is one way to think, right? But that's not the only way to think. However, that is the default. And being logical has its flaws, particularly around the awareness, the consciousness, the expansion of the person that is doing the logical thinking, right? So, logical thinking in itself is one way of thinking, number one, and it is flawed. It is limited by the capacity, the awareness, the consciousness of the individual that is doing the thinking, number two. So, anyway, just wanted to plant that in your head. So, again, I hope that I see you in the training. Go back and watch the replay for part one. These trainings will change your life. I don't know what else to say about it. I just wanted to let you know that I want you to be above average. I want you to be better. I want you to be that person that is crushing it in your personal life, crushing it in your professional life, being the leader that you want to be in all areas of your life, leading from your power place. And so I'm trying to give you these skills that only 4 to 5% of high performing people actually integrate. So it's not even the top, even the top cream of the crop are not doing the things that I'm teaching you to do. And I want you to be better and elevate and grow and get everything you can out of life. So join me for that training. And there will not be a broadcast Friday because we will be doing that broadcast in the group Friday, December 2nd. And so I will see you next week. All right, take care. Well, I'll see you if you come to class, but I'll see you next week if you don't. All right, take care. Bye.